Welcome to NWTracks. I'm Trevor Collins, your host. Indie music from Oregon, from Washington, interviews with the music makers, some show dates along the way, some weird news, and more. Wherever you get your podcasts, you reject the algorithms, and you be sure to follow me. Let's go.
Get on board NWTracks with Trevor.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Most of the time I'm bringing you music from Oregon, from Washington, but I've been given opportunity to speak with Clementine Moss. She is drummer and founder of Zepparella. Going to be talking a little bit about the other members of the band and what music they're playing and listening to some of the music from the other members of Zepparella on this episode of NWTracks. Hello, Clementine Moss. Thank you for joining me on NWTracks.
Thanks for asking me to be here, Trevor. Thank you.
Yeah. Zepparella is not technically a NW band. You're from the Bay Area, but I feel like you do so much traveling up here into this area. I've seen you. Coincidence, Zepparella plays around my birthday every year in Portland.
In December?
I've seen a number of shows in Portland on my birthday. Taking friends, like, you got to go see this great Zepparella. So thank you, and that's kind of why I feel you as a Northwest band, because you're just around. You're an institution around here between Seattle and Portland. So my first question for you, Clementine, you are the founder and drummer of the band, to make that clear.
Mm-hmm.
When did you put this band together?
Our first show was in 2004, and everybody gives me credit for starting it. I did have the idea for it, but as soon as I said to Gretchen, "No, I've been thinking about doing this kind of band," she said, "Can I be in it?" So I always say that we kind of started the band together. Really give her a lot of credit for it as well. Anna Christina, our singer, is our first singer, and she was with us, and then she took a break for about 7 years in the middle and is back with us. And Holly West is the bass player, and she's been with us now for about 8 years.
The new kid?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The new kid in the band? I was just kind of curious. I've always liked the name. Was that your clever idea?
Yeah, at the beginning, I was kind of trying to think about how to make it, not so tribute-y and more like focused on the music. And so I was thinking about the way that I wanted, us to look on stage, rather than dressing, like Zeppelin, what we could do. And I had this idea about combining the movie Barbarella and Cinderella, Barbarella and Led Zeppelin, because they were kind of at around the same time, that late 60s time period when they started. And actually, we did this thing pretty early on where I choreographed all of the Zeppelin songs to go along with the movie Barbarella.
Oh.
And we had a show where we had Barbarella playing behind us, and we were playing the songs to the movie. And that night we wore all white so that the movie could kind of go onto us and, onto the back of the thing. And at the end of it, nobody even cared that much about the movie, but everybody was like, "We love the white." So ever since then, we've been wearing white.
So it's stuck, huh? That's great. That's a great story. The origin story. I've wondered about that one as well. Always in white. So let me ask, why Led Zeppelin? Could have been any of the bands from your era, your favorite era. Your favorite. Why did you pick on Zeppelin?
Well, I mean, as a drummer, I just thought that, I didn't start playing drums till I was in my 20s. And when I started playing drums, I realized, oh, that's why I loved Led Zeppelin so much. I didn't really put that together. So, and, that was music that was really my favorite music when I was growing up. So, it was a big influence in just the way I play. It's kind of the tempos, the feel that I tend to kind of have in my bones. And so when I was thinking about getting better as a drummer, I was in an original band for a long time. And when I was looking for an additional thing to do, I had kind of given this idea to the band, "Hey, maybe we should play some Zeppelin." They didn't go for it, and so then 2 years later, I was playing in another band with, Gretchen, and we were talking about wanting to play more often, and I said, "Well, I had this idea for Zeppelin." And, it really was about at first, I was thinking it would be just, like, kind of a practice project, like, "Well, I've always wanted to learn Bonham's parts, maybe you could play Jimmy along with me," but pretty quick, it was like, "Well, if we're gonna do this, we might as well really do it and put a band together." So that's kinda how it all started, but really it was in the interest of just, knowing my instrument more deeply.
Yeah. And tribute bands have become so popular over the last number of years, and I don't know if you were the first, but certainly, one of the first that I never had ever seen, ever gotten into and was,
Mm.
listening to and watching as, so you're kind of a trendsetter in that regard, I think.
The tribute thing, I saw, before I was in Zepparella, Gretchen and I, were in a AC/DC band for a couple
Mm,
years, and we played with a band called the Atomic Punks out of, Los Angeles, and they were a Van Halen
of
band, and
Van
they were
Halen, yeah.
amazing. They were just amazing, and I remember thinking, when I went to see that band, the Atomic Punks, I never really paid much attention to Van Halen for some reason, I don't know, just, like, I don't know, it didn't grab me or whatever, but being in the audience and seeing that band, I was like, "Actually, I really love this music," like, I know every word and, like, it's really wonderful, so it was kinda like I had that experience of having a tribute band remind me of something that I had forgotten or even never knew, so then I kind of realized, oh yeah, there really is a place for these bands, both to turn on people to music that they've never really understood until they feel it live. I mean, nobody's seen it Zeppelin in a tiny little club. I mean, that probably even that's living anymore. So you always saw them in big stadiums, and to see them in a smaller venue and feel that music and the power of the music, there's really something great about it, and it's good for people who love the music, who've been with it all along, and people who are just being turned on to rock and roll. I love it when people bring their kids out, or we have a lot of families who come, the parents bringing the kids, or the kids treating the parents to a show, so it's
That's
great.
awesome. That is so
Yeah.
awesome. Well, why don't we take a quick break and let's hear a bit of Zepparella. There was a couple of
How many more times is the newest
right.
one that we have?
That's the one I wanted to play. How many more times from Zepparella? And we'll be right back.
10 children of my own. I got another child on the way that makes 11. But I'm in constant heaven. I know it's alright in my mind. 'Cause I got a little schoolgirl and she's all mine. I can't get through to her 'cause it doesn't permit. But I'm gonna give her everything I've got to give. Oh, Rosie, oh, girl, oh, Rosie, oh, girl. Steal away now, steal away, baby, steal away. Little Robert Anthony wants to come and play. Why don't you come to me, baby? Steal away. All right, all right.
Get your music from a DJ, not an algorithm. NWTracks with Trevor.
Struggling with a tricky project or tackling a DIY gone wrong? Sound Cedar Lumber are the local experts. Whether you're building a deck, replacing siding, or making repairs, trust Sound Cedar Lumber to guide you every step of the way. Turn that oops into a wow at prices that'll make you smile. When quality matters, trust Sound Cedar Lumber to turn your vision into reality. Conveniently located on the Anderson Road exit or visit soundcedar.com. Sound Cedar Lumber, building dreams one project at a time.
Become part of history and join over 1,000 existing members who support the historic Lincoln Theater. As a member, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits like member-only pre-sales for advanced ticketed events, a $2 discount on general admission to all regular films and Lincoln Theater-sponsored events, and 10% off all concessions, plus exclusive offers at select local businesses with your Lincoln membership card. Your support helps keep film, live music, and theater performances vital in Skagit County. Visit lincolntheater.org to become a member or gift a membership today.
The kids today. These kids today. You've heard the critics. The kids don't read anymore. They're lost in cell phone brain drain. Come into Docking Bay 93 and see the exceptions. Docking Bay 93 is the home for board games, books, and graphic novels. Explore your imagination. Adventure, danger, and excitement awaits you in the world of science fiction and fantasy. Don't know where to start? Just ask the professional imagination engineers at Docking Bay 93 and dockingbay93.com.
Your home for local music. This is The Local Show.
Well, that's cool, baby. I mean, you know how it is, rocking and rolling and whatnot.
And with me now still, Clementine Moss, drummer, one of the two founders of Zepparella. So each of the ladies, of the members of Zepparella, also have their own musical projects outside of the Zepparella. And I want to get to some of that and playing some of that music as well from each of the individual members, including yourself. I think we'll go with your song first. Tell me a little bit about your other project band. What is the name and what is the sound?
Well, I have a lot of different projects that I've had over the years. You know, as a songwriter, I really use the drums to write lyrics and melodies. And that means that I bring in, kind of lay down real basic tracks, kind of like Ringo said that he played, piano in C and guitar in E, and then he brought people in to really make it sing. So that's kind of my approach as well. I'll have a song, kind of basically laid out, and then I'll bring in, a piano or a guitar. And last year I came out with 2 new albums. One of them was done with just piano and bass and me singing and drums, and the other was with Daniele Gottardo, who is the husband of my guitarist in Zepparella, Gretchen Menn. He's a fantastic guitarist and composer, and I was lucky enough over the COVID break to have him in my pod, so we would get together and jam out. And one of the albums I came out with, called Clem and Clearlight, is the result of those jams.
Hmm.
So yeah, I really love that album. It was done in a really unusual way. I'd laid down drum beats and had a bunch of drum stuff, and then we would get in and just jam. And then I kind of cut up the jams into what I felt like were songs,
Hmm.
wrote lyrics, and then he came back in and redid what he had done. And we played with a wonderful piano player, Jimmy Marks, and then bass player Rob Preston. So it was a really fun project and very
Do
eclectic.
you perform with that group in particular, maybe in your area in the Bay?
I have
Okay.
performed. I'm not doing it at the moment. I
Yeah,
just
yeah, but I was just wondering
it's
if that's a
yeah.
strictly studio thing, or do you go out and bring it to the club?
Yeah, when the album came out, we did a bunch of shows. So yeah, it's really fun.
Great. Well,
It's
why don't we
expensive.
listen to
That's why I don't do it.
yeah. Why don't we do a song from that, or we'll do some of the song anyway.
Sure.
Restless Night. What can you tell me about Restless Night?
Yeah, this is kind of a weird one, and I'm not quite sure why I picked it to give to you, but I really do love it. It's got electronic drums. It's got real drums, my drums, me playing. It's got Daniele's guitar. I love Daniele's guitar in this. It's just really ethereal, and also I think you get a sense of just how creative he can be on the thing. And the lyrics were about coming back into community once the COVID lockdown was over. So
Does this group have a name?
Clem and Clearlight.
Clem and Clear Light. Okay.
hmm
Well, let's listen to Restless now from Clementine Moss and here on Northwest Tracks. Back on Northwest Tracks, Clementine Moss still with me, speaking about everything Zepparella related. And the band is, do you live in San Francisco? Does the band live around the area there too?
We all live in the Bay Area with the
Yeah.
exception of our bass player, Holly, who lives in Los Angeles.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
I was going to ask, how often does Zepparella, when you do a tour, what's the average tour look like for a year? Do you do, how many shows do you think, or do you know?
We do about between 70, 80, and 80 shows a year. And the way that we structure it is to do, we aim for 2 3-day weekends a month. Um, and there are months where we do 3, and there are months where we do 1. So we try to even it out. Everybody has really busy lives. And that seems to be we've been doing it for so long, that seems to be the really good way to do it. We have done longer tours, which are fun. But these days things are, travel's expensive, everything's expensive. So it's good to kind of do what is the most fruitful at this point. That's it.
Where in the world have you been with this band? Have you done Europe or
Through the
have
US,
you?
and we haven't done Europe. We've been through the US and Canada.
Okay. Let's look at another one of the members from the band. You wanted to talk a little bit about Anna, who is your lead singer with Zepparella, Anna Christina.
That's
Um,
right.
Tell me about her and this band. Is this her solo project? Is this a group collaboration? Do they have a name?
Well, this is her solo project under Anna Christina. And Anna is really a consummate musician. Everybody knows her for not only being the singer of Zepparella, but also the amazing harmonica player, which she
Mm.
learned the harmonica for this band.
Oh,
And
are you kidding me?
yeah,
Wow.
I know. I know.
Wow.
So she's really, really dialed in musically,
I did not know
and
that.
yeah, and she's been a singer since she was a kid. I mean, since she was a little kid, she knew her dad was a jazz bass player, and she knew that that's what she wanted to do. And she's done everything from musical theater to jazz, and she has so many shows every month around the Bay Area. She's a first call singer around the Bay Area and gets flown to different events and stuff. And so, and she's a person who can sing for dance songs for 4 hours. She can sing in a beautiful, elegant jazz club. I mean, it's really, she'll go into a funk situation. I mean, she is just so versatile. She really is a professional singer in a lot of ways. And her craft is incredibly important to her. She's always working. She's very, very strict with her singers, vocal cords are tender and delicate, and she doesn't mess around with that. So she's one of the most disciplined people I know. And then when she writes songs, there are these really heartfelt, beautiful songs. And so I think that's the song I gave you to listen to is called Rose. And I know this album was recorded, I think, after her mother passed away, which is
Mm,
a big deal. So a lot
mm.
of these songs touch on that. So yeah, it's a beautiful song. And this album, her album Soul Truth, is the album that we're getting this from. And all of these albums that we're going to be playing are on the Zepparella website, zepparella.com.
And that is going to have to wait just a bit when I get back. More on Northwest Tracks.
Become part of history and join over 1,000 existing members who support the historic Lincoln Theater. As a member, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits like member-only pre-sales for advanced ticketed events, a $2 discount on general admission to all regular films and Lincoln Theater-sponsored events, and 10% off all concessions, plus exclusive offers at select local businesses with your Lincoln membership card. Your support helps keep film, live music, and theater performances vital in Skagit County. Visit lincolntheater.org to become a member or gift a membership today. Become part of history and join over 1,000 existing members who support the historic Lincoln Theater. As a member, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits like member-only pre-sales for advanced ticketed events, a $2 discount on general admission to all regular films and Lincoln Theater-sponsored events, and 10% off all concessions, plus exclusive offers at select local businesses with your Lincoln membership card. Your support helps keep film, live music, and theater performances vital in Skagit County. Visit lincolntheater.org to become a member or gift a membership today.
Struggling with a tricky project or tackling a DIY gone wrong? Sound Cedar Lumber are the local experts. Whether you're building a deck, replacing siding, or making repairs, trust Sound Cedar Lumber to guide you every step of the way. Turn that oops into a wow at prices that'll make you smile. When quality matters, trust Sound Cedar Lumber to turn your vision into reality. Conveniently located on the Anderson Road exit or visit soundcedar.com. Sound Cedar Lumber, building dreams one project at a time.
Okay. You're turned on and tuned in to NWTracks with Trevor.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.
From Zepparella, this is Anna Christina and Restless on NWTracks.
Told you how you make me smile, how you make me sing, and all the joy you bring. Have I told you, have I found a way to say how you blow my clouds away, turn my winter into May? Just to see you, the gentle in your eyes, I don't have to try, I let down my disguise. And that's when I realize, oh, you're a rose in my hair, you're sunshine, yeah. You're a bird soaring high, you're an angel in my that night you called me up, I was falling down in a rut, and then we talked until the sun came up. You brought me over, the river way too wide, the mountain way too high, you stayed right by my side. You made me laugh through all my tears, melted all my fears, and I thank God that you were there. And I swear that's kind. Oh, my friend, listen to these words I sing. They're from my heart, they're coming from my sacred place. My grace, that's our face. Oh, you're a rose in my hair, you're sunshine through the air. You're an angel
We are back at Northwest Tracks. That was Anna Christina, singer and harmonica player of Zepparella. Sitting with me still is Clementine, drummer, founder, co-founder of Zepparella. And we're speaking everything about the band and the solo projects and individual projects of the individual members. And so what else do you do? I'm just curious, as a professional musician, what other hobbies do you have when you're not banging on the drums?
Well, I'm a musician, songwriter. I'm also an author. I wrote a book. It came out, I guess, now 2 years ago. So I'm often doing podcasts and talking about the book. And then I'm also a spiritual counselor. I counsel people in a modality that's a combination of Buddhism, Western psychology, and shamanic practice. It's called depth hypnosis, and so I have a healing practice where I work with people around a lot of different issues,
Mm-hmm.
and teach meditation, things like that. And yeah, so between the writing and writing music, all of the creative stuff, and then trying to help people as well with their own creative blocks and other issues. Yeah,
Sure.
that's a lot of what I do.
That's enough. That's a lot to bite off in that genre or in that world. I'm sure that could keep you very busy. Well, I'm gonna have to look at your book. Who would you like to speak about next from the band?
Yeah, why don't we go to Gretchen Menn? So Gretchen is our guitarist, and I think she's just about to get her master's in music composition and composition for movies.
Mm,
So her writing life, her musical writing life, is really, really detailed and it's kind of profound. She's put out rock records. She's put out her last record was this incredible um, work. It was following Dante's Inferno. And so she wrote each song has to do with a stage in the Dante's Inferno. It's called
really?
Abandon All Hope.
Uh,
And she has real rockin' part like pieces on that, and then she has pieces that are working with string quartets and
like a
that she
rock
flew to Italy
opera
to
of
work with.
sorts?
Yeah, what'd you say?
Oh, like a rock opera maybe? Kind of?
Kind of without, she's,
Without the
big into instrumental music. Yeah,
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 without the
yeah,
without the vocals. Now
yeah.
she did that with, collaboration with others?
She had other people plan it, but all of the writing was her own, and,
Okay.
she scored all the stuff for all of the players, and she just finished, doing her 2nd time playing with the Utah Symphony. Um, she played a 5-piece guitar concerto written for her by the composer Stephen Mackey, and she just performed 2 nights and they recorded it this year, so it's going to be on an album, and that's really exciting. So her composition, her classical, she's really fallen into this wonderful genre of electric guitar with orchestral music, and it's really, really beautiful. And yeah, so this one is a lot more straightforward instrumental rock. Yeah.
This is Oleo Strut from Gretchen Menn here on Northwest Tracks. We'll be back with more of Clementine Moss and Zepparella here on Northwest Tracks. Stay tuned.
Become part of history and join over 1,000 existing members who support the historic Lincoln Theater. As a member, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits like member-only pre-sales for advanced ticketed events, a $2 discount on general admission to all regular films and Lincoln Theater-sponsored events, and 10% off all concessions, plus exclusive offers at select local businesses with your Lincoln membership card. Your support helps keep film, live music, and theater performances vital in Skagit County. Visit lincolntheater.org to become a member or gift a membership today. Become part of history and join over 1,000 existing members who support the historic Lincoln Theater. As a member, you'll enjoy exclusive benefits like member-only pre-sales for advanced ticketed events, a $2 discount on general admission to all regular films and Lincoln Theater-sponsored events, and 10% off all concessions, plus exclusive offers at select local businesses with your Lincoln membership card. Your support helps keep film, live music, and theater performances vital in Skagit County. Visit lincolntheater.org to become a member or gift a membership today.
Struggling with a tricky project or tackling a DIY gone wrong? Sound Cedar Lumber are the local experts. Whether you're building a deck, replacing siding, or making repairs, trust Sound Cedar Lumber to guide you every step of the way. Turn that oops into a wow at prices that'll make you smile. When quality matters, trust Sound Cedar Lumber to turn your vision into reality. Conveniently located on the Anderson Road exit or visit soundcedar.com. Sound Cedar Lumber, building dreams one project at a time.
Get your music from a DJ, not an algorithm. Northwest Tracks with Trevor.
You cool, man? Like how?
And still with Clementine, we're talking about the music of the individual members from Zepparella, the Bay Area tribute band, the Zeppelin Tribute Band. Thank you again for joining me. I'm really glad that you could do this, set some time aside and play host DJ with me. And do you have shows coming up now, or where are you in the band and doing?
We do, yeah. Next, first of all, thank you so much for doing this, and thanks for being open to playing stuff from my bandmates. I'm so proud of, all the work that they do and how devoted they are to
And it's
music.
obvious. It's obvious you're like I don't want to say a mother hen or something like that, but I
Yeah.
can't think of a good analogy, a good friend, a good supporter, and that's great, and I love it. Thank you.
Yeah. So we do have shows coming up next week, which I think this conversation will happen after those shows up in Oregon and Washington. But we always, every year, we play in Seattle um, and Portland in the first 2 weeks of December. That's when we make it there. And in Portland, let's see, where have we been playing lately? We have a new theater, the Aladdin Theater. Yeah, I
Okay.
imagine that's probably where we'll be.
Okay.
And then
That's
in
a fairly
Seattle,
large theater. I've seen you at Dante's.
yeah,
I saw you at Mississippi.
Mississippi Studios. Yeah, and then
Mhm.
the last 2 years we bounced around a little bit, but yeah, I think the Aladdin is where we've landed. And then in Seattle, we play at the Crocodile, which
Okay.
I love. So,
Right.
yeah.
Right. Well, we've got one more member of the band, and this is the bass player. And you said the only 8 years with the band, so kind of the new bass player.
Yeah.
Introduce Holly West.
Yeah. So Holly is she's from Texas and Oklahoma is where she grew up, and she moved out to California right as she was joining the band. She lives in Los Angeles. She lives very, very close to the whiskey and the strip, which she loves. She's plays at the whiskey all the time in their jam nights. So that's her crowd. That's her community down there. She's always working. She's always working with many bands, and she's also, a great writer and a video editor as well. So she's just, doing all kinds of stuff like that. But her original band is called. She has an album of just Holly West songs, but lately she's been in a project with her partner. Who is a drummer, really great drummer, and their band's name is Dead Groove. and they're on the heavy rock side of things. And it's a three-piece. Holly
Mm.
sings and plays bass in the band. She's got a killer voice, and yeah, I can't remember um, what I gave you.
What I have is called Into Infinity, and
Ah, yes.
definitely,
Uh-huh.
I was wondering if that was her singing or if it was another singer, so that was gonna be my next question because the vocals on it are tight. It's really good.
Yeah, yeah, it's really good. Yeah, they've gotten a lot of really good airplay, and yeah, they're being real successful down there. So I'm really proud of that.
Well, let's listen to Into Infinity. This is from Dead Groove, the band from Holly West, here on Northwest Tracks.
Never let
welcome back. Northwest Tracks. That was Dead Groove was the name of that band, and that is a dead groove, that's for sure. I really like that one. Clementine Moss, drummer, founder, Zepparella. Again, thanks for joining me. What do you have plans for your summer? You said you and the band are going on the road for a few shows. Is it like just Oregon and Washington, or are you doing where else in the Northwest or in the West or in the United States even?
Yeah, we are flying all over the place this summer. We'll be back. We just got back from the East Coast and the Midwest. After next week, then we have a bunch of Bay Area shows around 4th of July weekend, and then we'll be out towards upstate New York, and let's see, where else are we going to be? I think around Omaha. Yeah, all over. I can't keep track
You don't have
anymore.
it in front of you, of course. Yeah.
I know. Well, we'll be all over. Just go to Zepparella.com and you'll see. You can sign up for the mailing list. Yeah.
Zepparella.com. Clementine, thank you so much for chatting with me about yourself and about the band. And I'm a big fan. I can't wait to see you in December. I'll try to be around for some of those Seattle or Portland shows.
Oh, thank you so much, Trevor. I hope that reach out to me before those shows, and I'll give you some birthday tickets, birthday passes for the show, definitely. And yeah, I'd love to meet you in person. So thanks for spreading the word. I really appreciate it.
You betcha. Rock on, and look forward to meeting you someday. Bye-bye now.
Thank you. Bye.
Wherever fine podcasts are found, you can follow me there. Drop me a line, trevor@NWTracks.com. Thought I'd take us out with Zepparella and their take on Kashmir here on Northwest Tracks.
Okay. You're turned on and tuned in to NWTracks with Trevor.